Hey guys, so we're up. We're ready to do a reading today. It's another Johnny Depp reading, but it's not going to involve Amber Heard, believe it or not. Nope, it's going to involve another lawsuit that some of you may have heard about a little bit through the grapevine, okay? But I definitely wanted to kind of check it out. I wasn't sure if I wanted to sit with it. It's not as big, but I'm like, you know what? I know there are people probably interested, and I have seen, it looks like a few other tarot readers have videos up. I have not watched any of it. I don't want to see what cards they get just yet. Sometimes I do like to see what other people get, but I like to wait till after, normally, what's going on. Did we get similar cards? Sometimes it's kind of interesting, if I got similar cards with another reader, if we're getting the same things and so forth. It's an interesting case. It's still interesting. Now it's almost serendipitous that this lawsuit, which is totally different lawsuit, follows right after Amber Heard. But it is not intentional. It's just kind of the way everything fell. But maybe in the realm of spirit it is. I don't know. Sometimes things are a little funny like that. But this was filed back in 2018. So basically the story is this. This is what we've got. We got a little he said situation. So this is Johnny Depp and another male. So basically, we have someone, hold on, let me get his name. What is it? Myself, Gregg Rocky Brooks. So he was a location manager for Johnny Depp's movie City of Lies, which now I want to see it because this is apparently a cop thriller that was based on the investigation into the murders of Tupac Shakur and Notorious Big. And so, which, oh man, I would love to do a read on that and dig into that one day when I'm ready. There's definitely a whole lot of mystery there, guys. How that I remember all that going down, and it is so bizarre. There is so much bizarreness with that case. Basically, in July 2018, Brooks, 61, filed a lawsuit in Los Angeles against Johnny Depp, the star. What article is this from? Let me give credit. Sorry. This is from some news thing called Marca. Okay, it's called Marca. Causing him emotional distress. Okay, he's also emotional distress. There might be a little pain and suffering and negligence, okay, by punching him twice in the ribcage is what he's saying happened. Now, this is he said a situation that is going down. And apparently there is a witness, I believe her name is Emily Danoff, if I've got that right. That is there that was on the set who says she saw a lot of it. Now Brooks is claiming basically something happened where they said it's a wrap, it's the end of the day, whatever, but Johnny Depp really wanted to film one more scene, and he's like, who the hell are you to tell me what to do? Acted all machismo is what he's claiming Johnny Depp did and stuff. And they got into a big fight altercation. Johnny Depp hits him a couple blows. He says something about he would give him $1,000 if he punched him. If this guy would punch him, I'll give you $1,000 to punch me. And then let's just call him Rocky because apparently that's his nickname. Claimed that Johnny Depp had alcohol on his breath. Now, but the other side that this one woman, Emily, is saying, and other people are saying, apparently Depp is saying, is that this guy, he was being kind of aggressive that day. He flipped somebody off. But apparently there was an African-American homeless woman on the set. He was apparently berating her. It is the other side of the story. Yeah, Emma Danoff is her name. Okay, she is saying that this guy, Rocky, was berating this African-American woman. He was given a hard time. And apparently Johnny Depp stood up and kind of said something to him about it. Kind of stood up for the woman and was telling him pretty much knock it off. But he's trying to be, diplomatic about it, but still stand up for this woman. So there's another story, okay? And they're saying he didn't throw blows. And apparently this woman, Emma, took a bunch of pictures and stuff like that. So there's another side there. So this is really a he said kind of situation. And there's a little snip here. Brooks' case is not about two Hollywood celebrities involved in a toxic relationship. It is about the assault of a hardworking film crew member by the star of the production is what they're trying to say. That's Mr. Brooks' lawyer. Okay, and stuff. So there's all kinds of stuff here. So really, once again, we're gonna kind of truth fact this, try to with the tarot. Absolutely, we're gonna try to do that. And stuff that Johnny Depp is kind of up against. Did he actually hit this guy? And of course, emotional distress. Now, apparently, there was a situation like even, and there are photos even after this supposable altercation was there. These two took photos together. They're smiling, and stuff. It's kind of a weird, sketchy situation and stuff. As a matter of fact, do I even have? Could I possibly find an image in images on Google? Myself of this photo. I'm not sure, but I know I saw it somewhere. Just trying to see there. Yeah, I know I saw them kind of sitting there being chummy. It's kind of a weird thing. And then, but of course he's yeah, there it is. Yep, I found it. So this is them. Let me just kind of blow it up here. This is supposed to be them supposedly after the altercation. Brooks and Johnny Depp. This is supposed to be after the altercation. Except they're kind of chummy. Except, oh, and I just lost another. But yeah, they're kind of, he's kind of like, this is my guy. Let me just get that. Rocky Brooks and Johnny Depp photos. Try to get, yeah, there we go. Just look at, they're looking kind of chubby. Yeah, see, he's got like he's kind of pointing to him like this. This is my guy, Johnny Depp. This is after the altercation, apparently. Okay, so he doesn't look really, so much emotional distress, pain and suffering, sad. Oh my God, this is so horrible. And apparently the amount suing is an undisclosed amount. Someone said, so somewhere I've said, so I don't know what he's suing for as far as any kind of dollar figure yet. Now, this case, pretty much, it doesn't look like it's going to be televised, but it looks like Camille will be defending Johnny Depp. And there's another person from the law firm, but it looks like Ben Chu's not involved in this one, from what I'm gathering. So I'm kind of figuring out stuff just like you guys. I just see little bits. I just try to watch a couple vids so I can kind of understand what side he's saying this, he's saying this. It's up. So Johnny Depp's side, and then like I said, this lady Emma is saying that Johnny Depp stepped in and kind of stood up to the guy when he was berating an African American woman. He had already been aggressive that day. He was flipping somebody off. He apparently was in a mood, but Rocky is saying that Johnny Depp got in a mood because they said that's a wrap. It's whatever. And Johnny Depp is like, who are you? Got all tough. It just doesn't sound like Johnny Depp. Who are you? You'll tell me what to do. And stuff, and starts punching him and everything. I'll pay you $1,000, to hit me in the face. That just doesn't sound like, Johnny Depp's style. And so I don't know. And so, and we always want to know, of course, that, did this really happen, or is this somebody trying to cash in, because he's got money and things like that. But this was, I want to, say this, so it looks like 2018. This is way before the Amber Heard. Okay, that this was filed, this lawsuit. So this is before this, but it's a little weird, serendipitous that it falls right after the Amber Heard trial. Okay, as to how it's fallen down. So let's go and check it out. What's going to happen with Johnny Depp? Will he be successful? Would this be thrown out? Would it, what's going to happen with this? And as far as emotional distress, that photo being taken that I just showed you after the incident, supposedly, and stuff. He doesn't look very distressed. So let's check it out. I'm sure that photo was probably going to be used. And yeah, we got Camille Vasquez. She's apparently going to be there. Pretty much everybody seems to be saying Camille Vasquez will be there, as a lawyer. So let's check it out. But yeah, it's probably not going to be televised, guys. Okay. And stuff. And pretty much, Johnny Depp just kind of going in, defending himself and everything. So, it's kind of interesting. So we want to look at, did an assault happen? Let's be, keep open-minded. We're dealing with the he said. I know it can be real easy to jump to conclusions and things like that. But let's kind of look at that. But, if Johnny Depp's not like, say, settling or anything like that, maybe he's, telling the truth here. But it just kind of looks like that is kind of a Johnny Depp thing. Seems like he would do. This guy, if he was harassing, some poor African American lady who's homeless, that was kind of sitting on the set there, we can see Johnny Depp stepping in and said, hey. Okay, so let's kind of look at it. And if you guys notice the scratches on my arm, just so you know, this is my boyfriend's kitten has been tearing me to shreds. He's playful, but he plays a little rough. So if you see this, like what's happening here, that's what it is. Just so you know. So I tried to wear long sleeves covered up, but it's warmer out there. And but yeah, cute little kitten, very small, very sweet. Can be totally adorable, but is a little aggressive when it plays, and it's been just tearing me to shreds and stuff. And I'm trying to teach it not to do that. It's he's a character, okay. But I'm a little self-conscious about it. I want people to think, what the heck is going on with her? Why is she all scratched up? Oh, cats, cat lover me, playing with this cat, trying to get it to stop attacking me. And it's not trying, like I said, it's not trying to be mean. It's trying to play. It's just a kitten. It's just a baby. It just sees my arm and just loves it. Like, oh my God, he's so feisty. Okay. Okay, almost there, guys. I know I shuffle a while, but I really got to feel it out. There's a perfection. Okay, with the shuffle. There we go. Cut it right there. Okay, so what are we looking at? Johnny Depp, Brooks, what happened? Let's see if we can do it. Okay, so first of all, what are we looking at? Okay, so the Chariot, this has been popping up for Johnny. We know he just came out of a successful, this could be the victory card, successful thing with Amber Heard. Except, is the momentum going to keep going forward? Is he still being truthful, accurate? Can the momentum keep him going? Is he on pace here? Let's go ahead and look at it. Because no matter what, I feel like Spirit wants, Johnny Depp redeemed, and all this stuff is coming out. Definitely. Will stuff come out in the same momentum to clear his name with this case with Rocky? And stuff. So we've got the Six of Cups energy. Now, the Six of Cups energy, like the past and all that kind of energy that we're kind of looking at and stuff. So, this is all the pleasure card and everything. So, it can be positive, good times kind of stuff and everything, pleasantries and everything, which makes me feel there was a time period when these two were getting along, before this kind of incident happened and stuff. So that there was a decent relationship before this, whatever this is going on. And so I do take note of that. So let's kind of go ahead and look. Let's go ahead and look here. Okay, so we've got the art card, which is a temperance card, but I also want to reflect art. Okay, Johnny Depp is an artist. Okay, we've got that. So I feel that it's going more into that kind of area is what it wants to talk about. See the art card? Okay, this is where he's doing his work. He's doing his job. He is an artist and everything. We got that. And he takes his work very seriously. And from what I understand, little bits, he is very professional. Okay, and stuff. But, there's been concerns, people, other things have kind of come up, whether he's been drinking on the job and things like that. Various little things, kind of been in other things too. Okay, but we're focused on this here. Okay, what is next to it? The Ten of Swords. We've got the Ruin card. Okay, so, this is a challenge here. That is the Ten of Swords stabbed in the back card. Okay, that is what it could be. The Ten of Swords stabbed in the back card. So this does make me feel, that Johnny Depp is probably feeling kind of stabbed in the back, kind of, betrayed, by this person. And so forth. And that is going on. He's an artist, and he's definitely been dealing with people stabbing in the back. Obviously his ex-wife. And then this guy here. Okay, this can be stabbed in the back, ruined, just more negative. And he has been trying to come up, and everything, and redeem himself. And it looks like get the truth out. But like I said, I haven't made up my mind yet what's going on. I got to see what Spirit says, what went down and stuff. But we know he's been dealing with some negative stuff, trying to bounce back. Okay, to be real straight with that. And then we've got the suffering and the sorrow. Well, this is the sorrow, the suffering card. Okay, this person is claiming suffering, pain and suffering. Did he suffer? Did he suffer? Did Rocky actually suffer? Let's kind of look at that and stuff. Whoop, we got the Knight of Swords below him. Knight of Swords. That's not Johnny's card. It's never been Johnny's card. The Knight of Swords can be someone who can be verbally abusive. Okay, can be kind of erratic. Can be very flippant. Who kind of is very reactive and doesn't kind of slow down their speech and stuff like that. Okay, that they can kind of, say certain things and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of showing there. Okay, one of the things that, Johnny Depp's side is claiming and this lady Emma is claiming is that this person was being verbally abusive to an African American woman. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Swords is kind of popping up. This guy is claiming emotional distress. Okay, the Three of Swords could be very representative of emotional distress, but we've got this Knight of Swords here that is kind of saying, hey, wait a minute, this guy was being verbally abusive on the set, he's flipping someone off, and then he's going after this African-American woman. Okay, Knight of Swords is showing, and it's overlapping the Sorrow card. So let's kind of go ahead and look. Now we're going to go into the past energy. Okay, what's kind of coming? We got this kind of energy here, Knight of Swords. So it's not looking good for Rocky that he may have been verbally abusive to somebody, and that's why Johnny Depp stepped in. So let's kind of look at that. And we got the truce card popping up in there. Okay, so something went down, and then we call a truce, right? And remember, they're kind of sitting there. The guys go like this with Johnny Depp. So whatever happened, whatever altercation, no matter what it was, whether this guy got verbal or Johnny Depp, got funky, so far I don't see any physical violence. No physical violence has showed up yet. There is a truce there. So whatever happened that night, on this set, there was a truce. Truce called, right? Okay? And that you could see clearly in that photo because that was taken that day apparently. That's why it's getting around and stuff. They made a truce. They were supposed to be kind of cool later and stuff. It chilled out. Let's kind of go ahead and look at that. Okay, so yeah, so the Ace of Cups, that kind of makes me feel Ace of Cups, can be love and all that stuff. So one of the things that makes me feel, just kind of what Spirit is saying, that Johnny Depp was trying to be friendly, soft, kind. Okay, definitely see this part. Okay, this makes me feel this is his approach. Not quite an abusive, throwing hands type of thing. That maybe what, he sees this guy, he's kind of berating this woman, this, that, somebody, hey, let's kind of, because apparently they're cool it down, let's just kind of be friendly and try to turn things around that way. I don't see hands being thrown here. Okay, not yet. I'm still in the past position. What do we got there? So I've got the Virtue card, the Three of Wands popping up in there. So that does make me feel so far what we've got here is a pretty, innocent kind of energy here. We've got a truce. I feel actually trying to go in gentle and diplomatic, not throwing hands. I'm not done yet, though. Let me see. Is there any kind of aggression here? But I do get some verbal abuse here that is popping up because my Knight of Wands can be one that can be verbally abusive. Okay, that can be challenging and stuff like that. Okay, and we've got that Rune card like Johnny Depp. He's been dealing with, people stabbing him in the back and this and that. He's just trying to be an artist. We got the art card. He's claiming sorrow, emotional distress, but he's being verbally abusive. It looks like it. I don't see throwing hands here. I do see a truce was called somewhere on the set that day. We've got a truce. Let's drop it, guys. But I feel trying to go in with a gentle approach, not a harsh one. No throwing hands. Not yet. Let's keep going. Okay, what do we got there? But we got the Moon. Ooh, that could be all about that deception and confusion. God knows we've been dealing with all of this. We definitely dealt with it, Amber Heard. We're getting a little more of here. The Moon can be very confusion, deception, all about perception, all that crazy stuff. All kind of stuff going on. So what do we got? Present, immediate, future. Let's start looking at it. What are we looking at there? Well, no matter what, we've got the completion card. So this will be finalized probably rather quickly. We've got that energy kind of popping up in there. Okay, so how's it going to go? Let's look. Now, first, when I do this, the way I'm going to divide it, the first card is Johnny Depp's, and then the second one I'm going to do is going to be Rocky's card. Okay, so first we're going to look at Johnny Depp cards. So far, I don't see the violence, but, I'm still open-minded. I'm not finished yet. I try to always keep open-minded with you guys. If Johnny Depp got aggressive, I'm going to tell you, okay? But so far, what do we got here? Okay, so in his position, the Princess of Swords, news, information, communication is what that can be and stuff. And let's go ahead and look at next to that. So yeah, he got news of this, and we've got that Ace of Wands opportunity. So once again, here he is. I kind of feel like Johnny Depp's in the news, and here is once again an opportunity perhaps to clear his name, to clear up a few things in the facts. It looks like he is going to use this opportunity to try to kind of fix some stuff here. Okay, is what I'm kind of feeling. And so now let's look at Rocky. What is going on with him? What is his cards? What is popping up? And everything. Okay, so we've got that Empress energy. That actually, looking at the Empress energy, let me tune in. Hold on. We've got that Venus and stuff and everything. I'm actually feeling, the very first thing when I saw the Empress is this woman, Emma. Okay, that's given her side. Okay, that he is kind of up against that kind of energy. Apparently, I feel she could be a pretty good witness. Let me go ahead and tune in a little bit more. We got the magician next to that, and so forth. So looking at that with the magician, kind of energy, that could be certain things. He could be casting illusions, trying to make things appear a certain way, and things like that. There's going to be a lot of different things as far as testimony. I feel she could be valuable. This person, this witness, is probably just going to be pretty solid, okay, and stuff like that. But he's going to be trying to, and of course, his lawyers and everything are going to try to show a certain way. It's all about angles, this and that. It's going to be a tricky thing and stuff. So there could be some tricks, being thrown out. But hey, we got Camille on the job. Let's go ahead and look at that. Johnny Depp's card, Hopes and Fears. Remember, for those who've been following, this is his main card, has been the Knight of Wands energy, okay? This is it, I don't feel he's too terribly fearful about it, but he doesn't want it to go in a negative way. Of course not. He's dealt with enough. We got that devil energy there popping up in there next to him, kind of tuning in that, he's kind of up against, the devil is a liar. It makes me feel, yeah, he's up against some lies here. So I will actually, so far, looking with that devil energy and so forth, the hopes and fears, that Johnny Depp really just wants to be free of all this, negative, toxic kind of stuff. What's the outcome on this situation and stuff? And everything. The futility card. Futility card, Seven of Swords. Okay, there you go. That's easy. This is a pretty easy case to wrap up here. I did feel it'd be hard. The futility card, pretty much how it goes. When I do readings, one thing is Seven of Swords, which can be a betrayal. Okay, people, messing around with evidence, to be deceptive. Yes. Okay, but also futility for me in the sense that you lose. Okay, in the sense that putting this case against Johnny Depp and being able to prove, that he laid hands and emotional distress, I don't feel he's going to have the evidence. And whatever he's kind of making up this, that, it's a real he said type of situation. With the futility, it's just futile that he can win this case. This is his burden of proof. He's got to prove, okay, that Johnny Depp put hands on him. Overall, in my assessment, when I'm looking, at the energy of the cards, no, and once again, no assault cards on Johnny Depp's side. I have no battle cards. I have no Five of Wands. I have no Five of Swords. I'm not having violent type cards here. So far what I'm looking at here, if anything, I've got some verbally abusive cards here with that Knight of Wands energy that's popping up. We got that sorrow energy. He's claiming emotional distress. He's wounded. Oh my God, I suffered. He hit me in my ribs, whatever. I'm emotionally, distressed. And I'm not trying to mock, but where is the emotional distress? He's taking a photo of him going like this. This, my God, Johnny Depp. That doesn't look like an emotionally distressed dude. And so I'm sorry, that just doesn't look like it. If anything, it looks like after a truce, they be, hey, let's chill. We take a photo. It's all good, guy. Whatever kind of confrontation, you're having a bad day. We had a truce. Okay, that night is what it's kind of looking at. But once again, looking at Johnny Depp's position with his cards, Princess of Swords, news, information, getting the news out there. This is an opportunity, once again, to clear up some things about his name, his character. The Empress, really feeling this, emulating her testimony, I feel should be pretty powerful. And they've only got the Magician, the Magus and everything. They're kind of lawyers and everything, trying to cast illusions. And we're going to kind of mess with what people saw, this, that. Maybe they were confused, all this stuff. Moon deception, once again, deception kind of coming into this situation. So a lot. But, very interesting, though, as I kind of assess even the Chariot, which has been Johnny card after, especially, everything has gone down, that victory card, that momentum, and stuff, that energy, is still there. But I love the completion card, which is really good. We're wrapping up some of the bigger stuff, his bigger challenges, that have been in court. And I'm sure they're going to be talking, oh, he won because he's Johnny Depp. No, no, no. This is the futility. This case just doesn't have enough merit. It doesn't have enough strength. Evidence is what's going down and stuff, And like I'm not totally sure whatever he's got or whatever. But did you seek medical attention? Were your ribs broken? Do you have photos of bruises? Anything? Something? So far, I haven't seen that's going on, that's the case and everything. But we do apparently have a woman that's there who saw this Rocky guy verbally abusing an African American woman, giving her a hard time. And we could just kind of see in what people say about Johnny Depp, just many, many people that we've heard about his character. We could say Johnny Depp could kind of step in and say something about that. Like, you know what, I'm a pretty big star here, and everything, if somebody's got to speak up, somebody that's, kind of important on a set, maybe he'll listen if I say something, however he wrote, or he just said, hell with all that, this is wrong, let me say something. Okay, except because this guy doesn't need to be messing with this woman and giving her a hard time. And then apparently he's flipping someone off. He's just being kind of a douche that day. Okay, so it's looking like, per the tarot, it's looking like that this guy, Rocky, it seems to be the instigator, and he was the problem on the set. Johnny Depp does not look like he was violent with him whatsoever. Okay, so, and I'm not just saying that because we all love Johnny Depp, and I want you guys to follow me. I'm just kidding. No, I just don't have any violent cards here. The outcome futility, he's not going to win. He's not going to win this and stuff. It's just anytime I end with a futility card, it's just pretty much, just like if I'm doing will I get the job? If I end with futility, you don't get the job. It's just futile and stuff. So it's a wasted effort and stuff. It's a wasted effort. They think he could have got anything out of this and stuff. It's just, not looking good here, especially with that photo at the end. Johnny Depp, my bud, and stuff and everything, and he's emotionally distressed, and that photo doesn't look good and stuff. So let's kind of go ahead and look at what we got here and stuff. Yeah, some of these people, it's very kind of interesting and stuff because we've got, I've been getting that imprisonment card. I feel like Spirit's saying, people that are coming up here and the defamation and things like that, they need to be careful and stuff like that. They need to be careful. We've got the main female that's popping up, Camille Vasquez, I feel is that main female who she's going to really kind of clear this up and everything like that. Let's kind of go ahead and look here what Spirit's saying. There's a whole lot, and so Johnny Depp actually does show as a wealthy man, and if he, once again, he always gets the ship. I feel like Spirit wants to talk about Pirates of the Caribbean. He always gets the ship and stuff when I do the Kipper or the Lenormand and stuff, what's going, the Pirates of the Caribbean time. I feel this was a time, he was pretty happy. He was pretty happy. And so we've got that message of concern and things like that, that's popping up. Let's kind of go ahead and look. But he's going to get back to work and everything. But yeah, I just don't see anything here. But it is kind of weird of getting that imprisonment card again, because remember Amber Heard, I was getting, just like these people need to be careful. If they're coming with these court cases and perjuring themselves, if they get caught, they could get in a lot of trouble. Okay, I'm just saying. They're going to get in trouble. So let's kind of go ahead and look at that and stuff. Got that crossroad card coming in there. The gentleman, I'm doing the Lenormand now. Let's go ahead and see. Really Johnny Depp he's got the clover. Luck is on his side and things like that. He got the star. He's going back to be a star. Definitely, I kind of feel, celebrity star is really what that's trying to say. And stuff. Guys, I wonder if I keep getting the ship, okay, with the Pirates of the Caribbean. Now, I know he said in that court he would never do a Pirates of the Caribbean again, but the ships keep showing. I don't know. I don't know. There's something about it, but like I said, representative of the time when he was at the top of the world as far as his career. Pirates of the Caribbean really put him just. He was already big, but he just made the mark. It's very symbolic. It's stuff I feel though, but his star is back on the rise again, which is a miracle and everything like that. But yeah, and getting that stability and everything we've got there going. But yeah, I just don't see anything so far. And yeah, I've got the snake card. Yeah, he's just this dude's being a snake and stuff. I don't feel though that he's going to be able to get him. I don't feel it's going to get them. So yeah, so everything, just so far looking at it, doesn't need to be a very long read and stuff, but I wanted to throw it out there, throw out another prediction for those who follow, absolutely. And so futility is not the card. If you want to win a lawsuit with someone, you don't want to end with that card. And this doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere. But so far, let me just reiterate, and then I'm going to get off. But yeah, with the Ace of Cups and Virtue, really trying to handle things. I feel trying to handle things in a kind of a calm manner. But, if somebody's kind of up and they're being, machismo and stuff could, start stuff. But it looks like that's not the way Johnny approached. He didn't come at machismo. And really think about it. If somebody says it's a set, it's over, cut, that's the end of the day. Why would Johnny Depp freak out about that? He's probably heard that a million times in his life. Why would he all of a sudden, what are you saying? Why would he do that? That doesn't make sense for anybody. If anything, he would probably be at the end of the day. Yeah, it's okay, let's go home. I'm tired. He works 14, 17 hours a day when he's making movies and stuff. And I'm sure he understands and respects that people want to go home and rest. So I can't say, wait a minute, who you think you are? That doesn't sound like a Johnny Depp move and stuff. I'll pay you $1,000, if I could hit you in the face or whatever, hit me in the face or whatever it was. I don't know what it was. Oh, hit him in the face. Yeah. It just doesn't sound like something, that he would do. But the thing about, maybe this guy is berating an African American woman, that kind of sounds a little more Johnny Depp the way he is. And he does have a witness saying that. And also, we got that verbal abuse energy here. I don't have physical, but I've got some verbal abuse, kind of personal attack type of stuff that's happening there. That kind of energy. But so far, that's what I got. It's futile. This guy's not going to win. He just ain't going to get nothing. Nothing. But let's go ahead and see how it manifests. July 25th is when they're going to court.